Hi everybody, Craig Hitchens here again. Today's sequence is going to be a mindful tapping sequence for panic attacks. Now this goes a little bit further than anxiety or stress or worry. If you've ever suffered a panic attack, it is quite debilitating and quite scary for a lot of people. So panic attacks usually strike out of nowhere. They can happen for all kinds of reasons. The tapping sequences that the tapping sequence that I'm going to show you is only one. In the sheet that's below this, where you can download the sequence, there will be about 3 or 4 other different ones that you can try. Sometimes you need to try different combinations for a panic attack. Now, I don't recommend this as the sole way to treat panic attacks. If you are prone to panic attacks, then I think you should seek out the services of a professional to help get to the bottom of those. But this is certainly a useful tool to have in your toolbox. If you find yourself caught out at any time having a bit of a panic attack and you've got no other way to deal with it, this can help. Okay, I have suffered them in the past, as have many people I know. I have found TFT to be useful. Other people that I have taught this technique to have found this to be useful. So I'm sharing it with you for that reason today. But I do stress it is not a sole treatment on its own for recurring panic attacks. Okay, so no real need to sort of become too mindful as such about panic attack. If you're having one, you know you're having one. So it's going to be pretty forefront in your conscious mind. So rather than worry about rating it and all of that, the main thing to do is to just get into a tapping sequence and tune into what's going on as quickly as you can, if you can. If you have the presence of mind to be able to rate it and follow through like we usually do, then by all means do that. I'm going to do it as per I usually teach it. But if you're suffering the effects of it, jump straight in and get tapping sooner rather than later. Okay. All right. So we're going to assume that we are mindful, we're having panic attack, and we're not feeling the greatest. So the easiest and the most useful one to start with goes like this. We're going to be using the underarm point on the ribs. Okay. So we start there, 20 times in each spot. We come to the under eye points on the cheekbones here, 20 times. Eyebrow points. Collarbone points. Notch, come down an inch, cross an inch in the corner, in the fleshy part. Okay, and sit with it. How does your panic feel? You'll know whether it's come up or down a little bit. Most of the time they are a little bit stubborn, so I'm going to go all the way through the sequence properly. Okay, all the reversal points. So we come to the first reversal point here. Okay, tapping there about 20 times. And if you're able to sort of tune into what may have set off the panic attack. Okay, start again. Under the arms, we're going up nice and high on the ribs, so right about there. Feel around, you'll find the point. It's quite tender as a general rule. And you want to tap this one pretty solidly because it's on the body. Under the eyes. Eyebrows. Collarbone. Okay, and see how that feels. Is it coming down? Has it gone up? Sometimes it will shoot up a little bit. Don't be alarmed. We use the next reversal point. So corner of the collarbone to about where your nipple would be and about in the middle. Okay, come across slightly into the fleshy part and you'll find the spot there. Fish around if it's not in exactly that spot. You'll find it. It'll be tender. Okay, and just massage it. Okay, back to your sequence. Under the arms. Under the eye. Eyebrows. Collarbone. Okay, and how does that feel? Bit better? Come down a little bit? Alright, so we'll make sure we're going to get it all. So we're going to go right to the next reversal point under the nose here and we'll tap that. And back into your sequence. Under the arms. Under the eyes. Eyebrows. Collarbone. Okay. If you worry about where the tapping points are, there's a tapping point map at the top of the page in the TFT section that you can download and print off and keep. I would suggest that you do that and get to know the points off by heart if you can. There's not that many to learn. It just helps when you're in a state of panic to know where you're going. How are you feeling? How does that feel now that you've tapped that for a while? Has it improved? It should have improved a little bit. If it's improved a little bit and it's noticeable, it's time to do the 9 gamut sequence. So, gamut point is here. Ring finger, pinky knuckle, right in the middle there. Okay. You want to use 2 to 3 fingers. Okay, I like to make a fist, but you can leave your hand open and you can do it like that too if you'd like to, but I find this to be the easiest way. So, eye movements first, so eyes looking directly forward and open, eyes closed, eyes open, looking down left, looking down right. Circle one way, circle the other way, hum, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hum, keep tapping the gamut spot for a little bit longer. Okay, back to your sequence, under your arms. Under your eyes. Over the eyebrows. Collarbone. Okay, you should be feeling a bit calmer. If you're not, then do the floor to ceiling eye roll and finish off this sequence and use one of the other sequences at the bottom. Okay, in the sheet that you download at the bottom of this video. Try them all. If you're not having any success, try them all. And try them often. Alright. Should have come down by a couple of notches, should be feeling calmer, so we're going to do the finishing off sequence, which is the floor to ceiling eye roll. Okay, so we're tapping the gamut spot, eyes at the floor, and you roll your eyes up very gradually until you're looking directly upwards. This acts like a sealing off of the sequence. So the shift that we've made stays and you can improve upon it. Okay, that's panic attacks. As I said, there's 2 or 3 other different sequences below. I recommend you try them all if that particular one doesn't work. That's the one that I find works most with most people. I recommend you use it at any time you feel panicked or feel a panic attack coming on or extremely anxious all of a sudden about something. It's quite useful. But as I said in the beginning, it's not it's not a sole treatment for recurring panic attacks. Okay, you're going to need more help than that, so be sensible. These TFT techniques are all thought field therapy. Is the technique that I use and was taught. I was taught it by Dr. Roger Callahan, who was the man that invented it. He's sadly passed away since, but his techniques still exist online. There's lots of resources if you go to the TFT website. There will be a link on the page up above where these videos are in your members section. I recommend you visit it and you go and check out more of the resources that they've got to offer and the courses that they offer. They do offer several good courses for anybody wanting to do TFT and know about it further. Okay, take care everybody. I'll see you later on.